Okay, fourth graders, today is Monday, December 2nd, and we are doing Eureka Math Module 3, Lesson 26. And as you can see, our learning goal today is we're going to be able to take multiples of 10, 100, and 1,000, and we're going to divide them by single-digit numbers. That means that our whole is going to be multiples of 10, 100, and 1,000, and the divisor is going to be a single-digit number. Okay, so this is a quick reminder that division problems have three parts. The whole is the first number. It's always divided by the divisor. And the answer is the quotient. Sometimes there is a remainder as well. Okay, very good. You should have already solved the problem of the day with your sub, but if not, make sure you pause the video right now to jot down what the question's asking, the important information, and then show how you know in your math notebook. Then unpause so that you can compare your solution with mine. Okay, so for this question, we're trying to figure out how many ounces of coffee drinks were served altogether. And we know that each drink is 8 ounces. So there's 30 cups of espresso, 400 lattes, and 5,000 cups of coffee. So we can do 30 times 8, or 3 times 8, right? And then 400 times 8, or 400 times 8. And then 5,000 times 8, or 5,000s times 8. When we find out the amount of ounces for each type of drink, we can add them up to get a total of 43,440 ounces. This problem of the day reminds us that it's very important to consider units and unit form when helping us multiply and divide by multiples of 10. Okay, let's start with some quick review. When we use place value discs to divide, we can start with our whole. We have 9 ones, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And we would know we want to divide it into 3 groups. So let me give myself 3 groups down here. 1, 2, 3. And I can start sharing them equally. 1 in each group, 2 in each group, and 3 in each group, and there's nothing left over, right? And we know this based on math facts. And my quotient is going to be what's in one group. So 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. Now, if I have a multiple of 10, such as 90, I could model it in much the same way. I can say I have 9 tens this time instead of 9 ones. I'm still sharing it into 3 equal groups, right? I'm going to say there's 1 10 in each group, 2 10s in each group, and 3 10s in each group. There's nothing left over. My quotient is going to be in how much is in one group. There's 3 10s in one group. So 90 divided by 3 is 30. Take a moment and make sure you have this copied down into your math notebook before moving on to the next slide. Okay, now we have 900 divided by 3 and 9,000. Let's do 900 first. Okay, so my whole is 900. This time I have 9 in the hundreds column, right? And so using repeated reasoning, if I'm dividing it into 3 equal groups, 1, 2, 3, there we go, I can put 1 in each group. And then my quotient will be however much is in one group. It's 3 hundreds. So the answer is, sorry, let me make it in black, 3 hundreds. Similarly, if my whole this time is 9,000, I would start with 9 discs in the thousands, right, instead of the hundreds place or the tens place or the ones place. And I could share them equally. 1 in each group, 2 in each group, 3 in each group. Again, the quotient is what's in one group. And so there's still 3 dots, but this time it's in the thousands column. So it's 3,000. So 900 divided by 3 is 3,000. Take some time to write this into your math notebook. Okay, let's try this example with these different problems. The first one we have is 500 divided by 5. You know that our whole is 500, so I'm going to draw 5 discs in the hundreds column, right? I'm trying to divide it into 5 equal groups. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I could put 1 into each group, right? And my quotient is going to be however much is in one group. And it's 1. I have 1 dot. And it's in the hundreds place. So the answer is 100. Pretty easy, right? Now let's think about what if I had the next whole, 350. Let me go ahead and erase this work so that we can try it again. Okay. Erase it, erase it, erase it. Okay, this time our whole is 350. So that's 3 hundreds, 2, 3, and 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still trying to divide it into 5 equal groups. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now, can I divide 3 hundreds into 5 groups? No. I have to regroup them. I know that the 3 hundreds becomes 30 tens. So altogether I have 30 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the same as 35 tens divided by 5. Well, based on math facts, I know that 35 divided by 5 is 7. So what this means is I know that I could put 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in each group, because 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, I'm just going to write 7 here, equals 35, right? So I know that the answer is going to be 7, and it's in the tens place, so 7 tens, or 70. So my quotient here is going to be 70. Make sense? Let's try the next one. Let me erase this work. I can actually leave my lines there because my divisor is still 5, right? Okay, so this time I have 3,000 divided by 5. So I'm going to start with 3,000s. Now, again, I cannot divide these 3,000s into 5 equal groups, so I have to regroup it. Those 3,000s can become 30 hundreds. So this is the same thing as 30 hundreds divided by 5. Remember in the problem of the day when I told you that unit form would be very important? There we go. As you can see, it is very important. Now, again, with math facts, I know that 30 divided by 5 equals 6, right? So I know if I had to divide this 30 into 5 equal groups, I could put 6 in each group. But my units, I'm in the hundreds column. So it's 6 hundreds. So in standard form, the quotient of 3,000 divided by 5 is 600. Okay, so this question says the Hometown Hotel has a total of 480 guest rooms. That is 6 times as many rooms as the Travelers Hotel down the street. The question's asking us how many rooms are there in the Travelers Hotel. So what we need to know is that the Hometown Hotel has 480 rooms, and that's 6 times as many. So that means that the Travelers Hotel has 6 times less. So what we have to do is 480 divided by 6 in order to find out how many rooms are in the Travelers Hotel. So we can think of this as 48 tens, right, divided by 6. And I know that 48 divided by 6 is 8, but my units are, I'm in the tens column. We're working in the tens column, right? This is like if I used a place value chart and I had the hundreds here, I had the tens here, and the ones here. I would have 4 here and 8 tens, right? 6, 7, 8. But then these 4 would have to be regrouped because I can't divide it into 6 groups. So I'd have 48 tens. So in each group there would be 8 tens, which is the same as 80. And since the question is asking me how many rooms, the units that I need is 80 rooms. Okay, 4th graders, today please do these following problems in your Lesson 26 problem set. Then do your exit ticket followed by Zern. Thank you, and I'll see you later today.